President-elect Trump took to social media early Thursday to issue a less than traditional Thanksgiving Day message. Happy Thanksgiving to all, including to the radical left lunatics who have worked so hard to destroy our country, but who have miserably failed and will always fail because their ideas and policies are so hopelessly bad that the great people of our nation just gave a landslide victory to those who want to make America great again, Trump wrote on Truth Social. He added, "Don't worry, our country will soon be respected, productive, fair, and strong, and you will be more than ever before proud to be an American." The words come less than a month since he secured a second term on Election Day, edging out Vice President Harris. The Democratic nominee conceded days later, with Harris and President Biden vowing to ensure a peaceful transfer of power in January. Following his win, the president-elect declared the country had given him an unprecedented mandate in an address from his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. "This is a moment like nobody's ever seen before. Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time," Trump said of his comeback. "There's never been anything like this in this country. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal," he added. Trump has largely stayed out of the public spotlight since declaring victory in a race, likely enjoying a honeymoon period as headlines around him remain positive. He has been busy filling out the list of his cabinet members for his incoming administration, which has not been short of controversy. Okay, and they start mentioning some other people and different, things unrelated to this. But yeah, that's the president-elect's remarks. I don't quite understand what the goal of this was. Like when he says radical left lunatics, I guess he's talking about, obviously he's talking about, Democrats. But I don't know if that also includes the people that voted for them. And it's like he says they miserably fail, always fail. I don't know. I mean, the way that the coin flip has been working for the last 20 odd years is that the people will get sick of one side and then switch over to the other one, under the illusion that they're going to get some change or things are going to be different. It's like retaliation for whichever party's in power not doing the things they would like. So the Democrats did fail this cycle, right? They lost the Senate. They're not that far away from getting back the House, which I think is entirely possible in 2 years. But this is not some like permanent victory. I think it's a short term win for him and his side, and then after a few more cycles, we'll see the Democrats make a comeback if they are able to learn from their learn lessons from this race. Like I said, I don't know about the White House. This whole 7 states decide who gets to reign for 4 years has always just drove me bonkers. But I do think when one looks at congressional races, there's not going to be this talk of always fail. It will be real interesting to see what his response would be if the Democrats were able to win back the House or Senate at any point over the next 4 years, which I think is entirely likely, just based off of recent historical trends. The other part of this that I think is fascinating, just from a standpoint of wow, is that he says our country will soon be respected, productive, fair, and strong. It's all just word salad, doesn't mean anything. It's such a, I guess I could kind of look at it as the equivalent of somebody winning, whatever competition, and then they're attempting to just kind of, the whole unity thing, right? Oh, happy Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever to everybody, including the people who I can't stand. It's just weird. As a message, it would have been so much better if he just said Happy Thanksgiving. If we cut out that whole second part about the lunatic left and all the rest of that, I think it would have been just a much more presidential message. But whatever, people look at this stuff and they think it's good. So I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.